This is all kind of reminiscent of There's Something About Miriam. Now, if you don't remember that show, or you're young, or you blocked it from your mind, this was in the noughties, when cruelty on television was a regular thing, and not a very PC time. Something About Miriam was, well, the idea of it was basically a reality love TV show where there was a lady called Miriam who was born a man, but the contestants competing for the love of Miriam were unaware of this fact, and hence there lied the whole entire joke. That was the whole point of the show. Obviously, if that was done now, the executive producers would have been firebombed in their homes. Because this is 2019, my friends. But you know, to label that a phobic thing, you'd be justified probably with that. But this, so, transphobic porn star refused sex with model because she had a penis. There's many layers to this headline. Many layers. Some you just don't really want to unravel, do you? But we're going to. So, transphobic porn star refused sex with model because she has a penis. It's kind of confusing, you know. This is the modern world, and we've got to sort of wrap our heads around a statement like that going. So, a transphobic porn star refused sex with a model because she had a penis, but it's transphobic in exclamation marks, speech marks, and yeah. A transgender woman says she is a victim of a transphobic discrimination after being snubbed for a job as a female porn star because she still has a penis. Well, as we know, the world of porn is, especially in 2019, is nichey. There's a lot of niche porn out there. There is probably a niche for everything. I think it seems everyone has some sort of weird kink, and they're all covered. Because there's one thing, you know, when you get into businesses, and they say, you know, these days you've got to find your micro niche business. Find your micro niche business, and therefore you can, you know, make a lot of money by just concentrating all your key marketing on this one specific product that people want, a micro niche. And porn has been ahead of the game for a very long time with micro niches. There's one thing in porn, there's micro niches, and a woman with a dick is a micro niche. It's been a niche for a very long time. I remember first watching Serial Mum when I was very young, and you know, it's the first time I've seen anything, because they bring out this magazine and it says, "Oh, chicks with dicks." I was like, "Whoa, chicks with dicks, yo, chicks with dicks." You know, blew my mind. Made me realise that there is a niche. Look at ladyboys in Thailand. One of the main things about ladyboys is that they do usually, you know, they're not really trans. They retain the penis. Therefore, the ladyboy is a third gender. But, you know, Rhea Cooper, 25, who became Britain's youngest trans person when she transitioned 10 years ago. So Britain's youngest person to transition grew up to be a porn star. It's very interesting, isn't it? When you think about the sort of people that do become porn stars. Encountered the photographer after deciding to embark on a career in the sex industry. Okay. She says the anonymous individual messaged her saying he wanted to have sex on camera, then sell the resulting porno to make some quick cash. This doesn't sound like someone embarking on a career in the sex industry. This sounds like someone, you know, wanting to bang someone on camera. Because, like, I mean, the porn industry, selling porn, I mean, like, you know, Pornhub is essentially, was it the Napster of the porn industry, and has totally, like, just, you know, cleaned it up. You know, I mean, cleaned up money-wise, hasn't cleaned up the content. No, it's absolutely disgusting. But little did he know Rhea was transgender. I see that moment of realization when he found out. Probably wasn't good. And when he found out she still has male reproductive organs, he immediately retracted the offer. Well, you know, you're going to be like, oh, that wasn't what I expected. In a messages exchanged over WhatsApp, the photographer bluntly proclaimed he couldn't work with her because she has a cock. Well, it's because he probably doesn't like cock. I know it may be some radical thinking. Call me a radical person, by all means. But generally, when you're a heterosexual male, there's one thing you don't like to touch other than your own, and that is a penis. You know? We just don't like penis. I said it. I know this can be confusing to you. I know it may shock you. I know it may make you think twice about reality. We just don't like dick. I'm just guessing this guy just doesn't like dick. Yeah, you know. And here's the message exchanges. There's nothing intrusive about this. Hey, babe. Hey. How's you, babe? Good, thanks, and yourself? I don't know which one's which. I'm just doing this voice for comedy. I'm good, babe. What you doing? Good. Just editing yourself. Just chilling. So are you going to post something tonight for me? I have more videos for you if you do. Could do stories now quick. Yes, babe. Go on then. Now someone, or maybe both of them, because they both have dicks, during this exchange are probably, giving it some of that. So think about that whilst you read that. It's like, ugh, there's people whacking off on both sides. That's probably why there's grammatical errors here. Bossy, aren't you? Spelt badly. I'll let you boss me about in the bedroom. Oh, we can't read the rest of it. Damn, that was getting really hot. Rhea has hit out at the transphobic behaviour and says she's been unfairly discriminated against in her pursuit of a modelling career. Now, right, okay, this is when it gets a bit fucking lunacy. Okay, people need to calm it down when they're talking about their modelling careers these days, Said, getting your ass out on Instagram and just putting in your bio that you're a model doesn't necessarily mean you're a model, Negotiating with a dude who you met, I don't know where you met this dude, on WhatsApp about filming each other having sex, isn't necessarily a step into the adult industry, is it? It says she's been discriminated against in her pursuit of a modelling career. This is a very grey area, because essentially you were just going to bang a dude on camera and he said he was going to sell it for some quick cash. Maybe you're just being taken for a ride, or maybe, but to come out and, speak to the press and say, I've been discriminated against in this industry, it's not really like, I just, The woman from Hull, East Yorkshire, has reported the comments to Humberside Police. She reported it to Humberside Police, which is investigating, and they're investigating. Police haven't always had a great reputation in the UK. With the accusations of institutional racism over the decades and, generally oppressive nature and arresting people for tweeting and putting up Instagram posts and videos of pugs. With the microscope on youth knife crime, which is a constant thing anyway, you'd think they want to just sort of allow this stuff, as in, allow it. I would think You know, just to go, is this, so he's there. So the police, this is the situation. Now, I don't know if police write down in their little books anymore. What have I got drawn on the back of there? So I was showing incriminating evidence of what I've been up to. So this is the situation. The policeman's here like this. Like, so you say you're chatting with a dude on the WhatsApp, right? Yes. You're sending explicit messages and photographs and videos, right? And you're gonna do what? You're gonna have sex on camera, right? And then, had you disclosed you had a dick? And when he found out, he said what? He doesn't want to fuck you because you have a cock. Okay. Right. And what's the crime? Right. Is that how it happened? Seriously, you went to the police? Is there more to this? I would hope so. Ria says the man got in touch with her over WhatsApp after she released her new glamour modelling portfolio online. He apparently told her the industry was like a family and vowed to help her make her way to the top of it. Well, it's not like there's any, any chances in this industry. Then the photographer told Ria he had just been informed by a friend that she is transgender before saying Playboy won't accept that. Really? He was blagging you that he blagged you so hard you thought you were going to be in Playboy? He found you on WhatsApp? You're going to bang each other on camera? Really? The crime that's being committed here is naivety on your behalf. What are you up to now? Nothing, babe. That's no fun then, lol. I know, sexy. I want you here. Haha. Why me? You're hot, babe. You getting excited? You wish, babe. Send me pics to choose from to shout out. What one do you like best? They're all good. Need good quality ones, though. Need a videographer and a photographer, don't you? Yes, I do, babe. We will do some. I think you should post one, though. Because this is the usual normal interactions, between, between business clients. This is regular business interactions, this. So, this is regular stuff. This is how business transactions are made in the entertainment industry. If you're Harvey Weinstein, this is what, I'm feeling, what was it? I know, sexy. I want you here. Why me? You're hot. That's exactly how, when you're saying, you want to be in the modelling industry for, I've got connections with Playboy. This is a perfectly normal way to negotiate this kind of things. And come on, yeah. I'm going to break it down to you, right? You was born a man, so you know how men function up here. I'm sorry, I don't, this whole female brain stuff and shit. You still got the dick. You still got a better inkling than most women on these things. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, what do you think this situation is right now? I mean, it's blowing my mind. After making the discovery, the man cut all contact with Ria, who says her social media profiles clearly state she is a ladyboy. That's kind of a different thing than a transgender, but it's kind of cultural appropriation as well, to be honest with you, because that's a Thai thing. Southeast Asian thing for sure. So that's a bit of appropriation there. She thought the photographer knew what he was doing. Ria has described the comments as discriminatory and appalling, comparing the abuse to that of a racist. And he just said he doesn't like people with cocks. He doesn't want to fuck someone with a dick. What was it? Are preferences now going to be illegal? I remember getting with a black girl who said she didn't like black boys. I thought, well, that's a bit weird. But good for me. As a honky. But, what was I supposed to say? Oh, sorry, I don't fuck racists. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Say, what's your preference? I don't like blondes. Well, am I discriminatory now? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty, when it comes to, You know, I've always said, like, if you discriminate when it comes to vagina, you're really narrowing your options, you know, especially if you said, imagine saying, oh, I don't like Chinese. It's like, well, that's like a quarter of the world that you won't fuck. You're limiting yourself. Ria's described, anyway, she is speaking out about the abuse. Abuse? Come on. Because she wants to help other imbeciles, transgender people suffering abuse. Okay, I think the abuse that other transgenders might experience that's legitimate is not really the same as what you're doing. You basically, like, you're trying to make this out as some sort of workplace discrimination or something. I don't even know, but like, we've got the fucking messages. I've read them. We're reading them now. The fully qualified beauty therapist, oh, so she does have some talents, said, when I first changed, I found it really scary and very confusing. I followed your Twitter. Yes, I would come there. Trouble is, it costs for submissions to them, babe, and it's not guaranteed. She wants to get there with Playboy. That's fine. How much? What else could I do? It's a lot. How much? £700. It's contacts inside. That's the only way I know you would get a chance. It's hard. The Playboy shoots are like £6,000. It's beyond a joke. Okay, babe. What else could I do? Do I followed your Twitter? Apparently there's a picture there. Okay, sexy. Well, we can see. Can't wait. Did you want to meet up anyway? Did you want to shoot this week? Possibly next week, babe. Tell me what you want to do to me. This is perfectly, like I said, you know, this is business. I had no one to lean on for support. It was such a massive change, but now I'm comfortable and confident in my own skin. I wanted to help others. Humberside Police has confirmed officers are currently investigating the allegation. Why? Really? Why? A spokeswoman for the force said, we received a report of a hate incident yesterday on Wednesday, October 16th. The report has been logged and will be investigated. Have you read these fucking messages? That's good, then. So what stuff could we film? I work, I shoot, whatever, but I don't get involved. That's what I meant earlier. What do you mean by that? You have a cock. So you removed it from the front magazine. Don't know why you didn't mention it before this modelling, etc. It's very much like family. Everybody knows everybody. I think it's disgusting how you're judging someone on their sex. Oh, my goodness. Shut up. I'm done. I'm done, like. I'm done. And what I tell you what really blows my mind is that there might have been an actual real crime going on here. This dude looks like he's trying to extort money out of this bitch. That's what it actually looks like. Like, oh, it'll cost you for this photo shoot. You know, it almost looks like he was trying to blag her to pay him to fuck him on camera. This dude was going like, doesn't. This is crazy. Everyone's missed it. There's positive. If the police came to me and she didn't say, oh, it's a hate crime or anything, and just gave me those messages and saying, right, I need to, you know, there's something illegal going on here, and you look for this message and go, yeah, I think you might be onto something. Looks like he might be trying to extort, trying to gain money out of you using, using lawful means. You know, it's like. Looks like he's trying to run some game on you. But no. The real crime, apparently, is that the dude doesn't mess with people with dicks. So let's send it to Playboy. Have you heard of any transgenders in Playboy? What? Like, what? If a place where you submit stuff to has specific requirements, a demographic to serve, like, what? You went to the police? You? I can't believe you'd actually put those. This is what's craziest. The craziest of all is you put the messages out there for everyone to read, thinking it's going to help people. What? What? Yo. And shit. I mean, shit. Shit. What? I can't even. I could talk about this for way longer. but it's just going to descend into just too many jokes. Clown World lives on.